I'm Dom Hemingway! Hemingway! So today we're here to talk about the Jude Law vehicle, Dom Hemingway, a British gangster movie, much in the mold of movies like the original Get Carter from 1971 with Michael Caine, or something like Snatch, perhaps, or Sexy Beast is what it really brings to mind. Jude Law plays a larger-than-life gangster called Dom Hemingway. First of all, if you have not seen Sexy Beast with Ray Winstone and Ben Kingsley, that is an amazing film. Ray Winstone playing the washed-up gangster, I mean, nobody does it better than him. And Ben Kingsley playing the over-the-top, crazy psychopath gangster. Jude Law was, in this movie, was almost like he blended those two together. There's a lot of scenery chewing on Jude Law's part. Sometimes I think they just kind of locked the camera and maybe all left the room and let him go crazy. The thing that really comes to mind is the very first scene, because he's standing and we see him from the waist up and he's giving a sort of Shakespearean speech talking about how great his penis is. There's a lot more to the scene, but it probably lasts maybe 4 minutes, and that's all he's doing. And then you go from there. He gets out of jail, he's trying to get some money he's owed, he's hanging out with his friend, who, by the way, is played by Richard E. Grant, who's amazing. It's a lot of fun, and that's the way it's set up, and that's the way it's been set up in the trailers. The issue is, about halfway through the movie, it takes this left turn, and it starts to become this heartwarming redemption tale. The biggest issue with that is the fact that this is a character that we're used to seeing, not in a cliche way, because, I mean, Jude Law does an amazing job. He gained a lot of weight, he looks kind of bloated, he's putting on this big, larger-than-life accent, and then all of a sudden, he realizes, I've done all these things wrong and I need to change things and become a better person. And it doesn't really ring true. I think if you like British gangster movies, it might be something that you dig. I think the other one that springs to mind is I think it's called Long Good Friday from the 1980s, which is another one. I think that's available on Netflix. When I go into a movie like this and I have a chance to see somebody like Jude Law really flip the switch and go full working class British break your kneecaps gangster, to me that was exciting. I think what they wanted to do was get away from the cliches of the genre. But, you know, those cliches are conventions, and sometimes they're there for a reason. Sexy Beast was a movie that had lots of great twists and turns, but you still got all the stuff that you expected. You kind of always think if the guy gets out of jail and he's broke, there's gonna be a big heist at the end. And I'm not gonna give anything away, but just say it does defy a lot of expectations, especially in the last half of the movie. It's certainly not perfect, but it might be something you enjoy. That's what I thought about Dom Hemingway. If you like gangster movies like the first Get Carter, like Sexy Beast, maybe something like Snatch or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, you might dig this, but I'm not gonna say it lives up to that level. So let us know what you think in the comments below, and come back next time for more movie news on CineFix Now.
You ever see that Michael Caine acting school video?
Michael, no.
Like, don't blink, never blink. If
great.
you blink, you're doing it wrong.